Imagine being born so poor that even candles feel like a luxury item. That was Abraham Lincoln, a man who started with almost nothing and somehow became one of the most remembered leaders in history, not because he was born powerful, but because he refused to stay powerless. This is the story of Abraham Lincoln, the tall man with a quiet mind and a heart that carried an entire nation. Lincoln was born in a small log cabin in Kentucky, and when people say log cabin, they don't mean a cozy vacation house. They mean 4 walls, cold winters, and life saying, "Good luck, kid." His family had very little money. Lincoln's schooling? Barely a year. Most children today get more education from a single YouTube playlist, but Lincoln loved learning. He would read by firelight, lying on the floor, turning pages like they were treasure maps, because to him, knowledge was freedom. Here's an interesting fact. Lincoln would sometimes walk miles just to borrow a book. Imagine traveling farther for a book than most people travel for food. That's dedication. As a young man, Lincoln was known for his strength. He was tall, athletic, and could wrestle like a champion. Yes, America's future president was once basically the undefeated guy at the village gym. But what made him special wasn't muscle. It was his character. People trusted him. They called him Honest Abe. And in politics, being known as honest is like being known as a unicorn. Lincoln worked many jobs. He was a store clerk, a soldier, a postmaster, a lawyer. He failed again and again. Lost elections, lost business, faced heartbreak. At one point, life hit him so hard that most people would have given up. But Lincoln kept going because he believed something simple. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the path. Then came the moment that tested America itself, the Civil War. The nation was breaking apart. The pressure on Lincoln was unimaginable. Imagine trying to hold an entire country together while everyone is shouting and history is watching. Lincoln carried that burden with calm strength. Here's another fascinating fact. During the war, Lincoln would often visit wounded soldiers personally. No cameras, no publicity, just a leader walking through hospitals because he believed the people mattered. In 1863, he gave one of the most famous speeches ever, the Gettysburg Address. It was only about 2 minutes long. 2 minutes. And yet, those words became immortal. Proof that you don't need 1,000 hours to change history. You just need truth. Lincoln wasn't perfect. He was human. He suffered from deep sadness. He faced enormous criticism. But he never stopped trying to do what he believed was right. And that is why he is remembered. Because greatness is not about an easy life. It's about standing up when everything is heavy. Abraham Lincoln began in a log cabin with almost nothing. But he built a legacy that reached far beyond his lifetime. His story reminds us, your beginning does not define your ending. Your struggles do not cancel your future, and even in the darkest times, one steady light can guide millions. And if you enjoyed this powerful story, subscribe for more legendary tales, because history is full of voices that still inspire us today. I'll see you in the next story.